attack, and attack. Let's see how this does. Right, I need to call in the allies. So I can actually attack from them. There we go. Now we should see this massive scramble for killingness. Also, let's make you just super aggressive. Just take everything. You know what? Let's have you coming down here and attacking that. Let's get a nice cut off here. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. How are supplies here? Struggling a little bit in the north. Once we start taking more of this stuff, then we can start shipping in supplies, and it should sort itself out. But we may want to try and punch through here and grab that port as quickly as possible. Now you guys should just keep on attacking. Let's punch through there. And do this. See if we can get some more cut-offs. These will be really nice cut-offs to get, actually. Yeah, unfortunately, they're trying to block me. How dare you? You dare block us? Overrun. Right, all of you lot, punch through here. Go. Another overrun. Lovely. Go, 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 go! Ah, caught us. Oh, no. No, he didn't. Do. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Ah, bollocks. Caught me. Let's go here. And you through here as well. Go, go, go. Oh, and you. Punch through there. Let's get all of you lot into here. So we need to break through this area before these guys decide to withdraw. Come on, people. I think we've done it too late. It's not the end, though. What we can do is try and cut through here. Alright. This is where Finland gets annoying because of all the bloody lakes. Go. Really? Not able to punch through there. Interesting. Really need to upgrade my medium armor. Dairy class. That's right. That's the old heavy cruiser. I do need to update those to the new cruisers. There we go. Are you actually getting any factories? No. Do we have any fighters spare? Tons. Although they're going to be the old fighters, aren't they? Alright, we have silly amounts of infantry equipment at this point, so let's switch those out. Okay, now we're producing SPs again. Good. I want more SPs, actually. Like, we have so many guns that that's not really an issue. Let's focus it entirely on the SP artillery. Although it's saying that I need to import more stuffs. So let's get a tiny bit more oil. Pacific states. Seem to open your economy again. Rubber we're producing sufficient. And then tungsten I need to buy more. But not from Portugal apparently. Get it from Sweden. Much better. And steel. More from Sweden. And chromium from South Africa. Good. We may have come to something of an impasse here. Oh no. We found another way. It's fine. I'm so tempted to just do this. Yeah, you know what? We will. The Finnish submarines try to intercept my convoys. I send all of you towards Helsinki. Go. Alright, so all of you lot attack through to here. Go. You lot attack to here. Go. You lot and you Helsinki. Go. Reorganise China capitulated, so that's Fentian. Oh man, they're going to have so much manpower now. They now have 71 million manpower. I don't think it's enough. Can we get to there? Kind of, but not really. I was going to say, how are you lot struggling so much, but now you have found a way through. You lot less so. Oh wow, that's a bit of a surround. Oh man, Finland's going to be a bit of a pain. Finland is always a bit of a pain. As Czechoslovakia, you need to be fascist, and as fast as possible you need to get to Austria. With the Death of Dishonor focuses, you can massively improve the defences of Sudetenland. I managed to hold it when I joined the Allies and stayed democratic. So it's possible democratic. Fascist probably easier. But it's definitely possible. Death of Ian O'Duffy. Ian O'Duffy, Toysek of our nation, died today in his sleep. Collins appointed Richard Mulcahy as his successor. Oh, he's the one that I wanted at the beginning. Plus 25% civilian factory construction, plus 10% military factory construction. Don't really need that so much now in 1944. But okay, I'm glad that we managed to get the army stuff before he died, because they would have been locked otherwise. Interesting. Alright, this is dodgy as hell. Back off. Alright, we're about to punch through here. Let's bring these guys into support. I want to see if I can get these cut off. Because the Finns are starting to reinforce rather heavily. How many troops does Finland have? Whoa, quite a lot. I think they probably have more divisions than we do. Yep, twice as many. And a ton of manpower too. Though they are an all-adult serve at this point. Right, well, we've managed to crunch our way through this, which is excellent. Let's continue to crunch our way through. We'll come down this way. You lot go there. You lot go there. You here. And across there. Go. I think we're about to get a big cut off here. Quickly, get to Vasa. Yes, cut off. Hit them from behind. Hit them from behind. Push in. Small arms focus. The Dublin Arsenal. Our doctrine depends on producing artillery so as to preserve the lives of our men. As we cannot just depend on buying from an international munitions company, we must study how to produce artillery ourselves. Can I show you the status of the world real quick? I can. I'll give you a bit of a breakdown. Entente, well, okay, so Communist France and Union of Britain invaded Germany. They defeated Germany because Germany stupidly went to war with Russia as well. Then the Entente attacked France from the rear, took out France. I invaded the Union of Britain, took out Britain, playing as Ireland. Russia, when we took out the Commune of France, Germany reappeared because they had enough points from war contribution to take their German territories back. The French Republic took France. I took the whole of Britain. Japan and Russia are now allied. They are still fighting against Germany. That war has been going on pretty much since the start of the game. The Russian sides lost 11.9 million troops. The German sides lost almost 10 million troops. Bharatiya Commune's taken over India. Big smash up going on in Asia right now with the German colonies fighting against the Japanese here. The Russians took the German colonies in Africa as part of their peace deal when Germany was first defeated. No, that hasn't happened. I don't know how they got the German colonies actually, but the German colonies definitely became Russian. It looks like the Sultanate of Egypt is at war with Russia as well and is taking them back. Integralist Brazil won their civil war. La Plata and Brazil haven't yet gone to war, which is kind of weird considering it's 1944 already. The CSA won the American Civil War. The Pacific states fought for their own independence, beat them. They then fought off the Mexicans 3 times in a row, twice with my assistance. We beat them. The Carlists, Spain, managed to win their civil war, again with Irish assistance. This is when I started getting my Irish armoured divisions, which you're now seeing active here in Finland. The Ottomans fell to the Axis and have since become communist for some reason. Serbia beat the Austro-Hungarian Empire with Irish assistance, and now basically Serbia has taken on the role as the Balkan hegemon. I think that's about it. It's been a pretty interesting game, like lots of backwards and forths, especially the defeat and then resurgence of Germany, and the resurgence allowing them to continue the fight against Russia. That's been really cool. And we are beating the living daylights out of the Finnish fleets. Lovely. And we have air power here, right? We do. We can't bring our air forces any closer, so they're active at long range. But we're getting a couple of breakthroughs. We should be able to punch through here pretty easily. This is really fortified, but I think they've invested too many troops there. And my maneuverability means that I can shove my way south, like, really quickly. Let's go and assign most of you to that. Let's go and select you, delete that order, and then say your order now is to take Helsinki. Go. You take Vasa, you go for Helsinki, you take Vasa, and then that. I think basically all of you lot are just going to make a drive for Helsinki. Via that way. Go. So what's happened since you've gone? I have no idea. That would depend on when you went. Denmark's now Irish, Sweden's now Irish, Norway's now Irish, Finland is soon to be Irish. Never did get the night vision stuff, probably should invest in that. Okay, yeah, Norway fell actually fairly easily. Finland's put up more of a fight, but that's more because of the Finnish territory and the fact that the Finns have twice as many troops that we do. But we've now broken through their northern line. They did have actually pretty good defense up there. And are now seemingly in full flight. We're halfway there. We've lost 37,000. They've lost 171,000. But most of their troops are now locked in this central area. I think once we've taken this area, it should be as good as over. So long as we move quickly enough. But because we're constantly putting pressure up here, they're not having time to run away. Oh, we've taken Helsinki. Naval invasion actually worked. Marvellous. So now we just need to hold Helsinki, but that shouldn't really be a problem. Marines are moving in. And there it is. Boom. Let's go to manage occupied territories, Kingdom of Finland, release. And the Irish Empire continues to rise. We've taken all of Scandinavia now. So at this point we need to make a decision as to whether we want to go for Russia or for Canada. And considering we can go for Newfoundland and take the ports over here, I'm very tempted to do that. They're on scraping the barrel. They do have a lot of troops. Not that many divisions. Big industry. And this would put us at war with the French. The Entente has a big navy. I'm not entirely convinced that we can overcome their navy yet. The other alternative is to go for Germany, using Denmark as an entrance. That's probably a better option. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for Germany. In through the back. It's nice and flat. Tanks will have an absolute field day. Naval landing. We'll cut off Prussia, because most of their forces will be over there fighting against Russia, so we'll try and cut the Prussians off. So let's have you guys naval invade from Copenhagen to Danzig. And we will need to invest rather more heavily in our air power this time. So you lot go to Copenhagen. Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, tactical bomber 3. Cool, we'll need to get some of those. What are you? You're the naval bombers. You're bombing that. That's fine. That actually gives you slightly better coverage. So one of the fighter wings, you, need to be doing both. Hit that and then that. And then you, Northwest Germany, go. Wait, they're naval bombers. Did I have that many naval bombers up here? Apparently I did. Oh, I moved you down here accidentally. Okay, that's fine. So we have lots of fighters. I'm actually going to beef you up to sets of 400. Like so. And now we can start building tactical bombers. And naval research for that. Actually, let's not do you just yet. I'm going to get another oil plant so I can get more industries and things built over there. Next, I want to, because I'm actually going to be able to hold this area against Germany, we're going to put some land bases there in case they do try and counterattack us. That should do nicely. How much manpower does Finland have? Hello there, Finland. 308,000. You actually have the most manpower. Has Denmark changed conscription yet? Damn it. Danish Vikings are complete now. Swedish Vikings. I would like you to have some more marines and things. Let's have you engineers. Marines. Marines. Oh, and I need to give you artillery. Let's give you artillery first of all. Because I have tons and tons of big guns. And we'll just change it to marines over time. One more. Save. How's their training coming? We'll need some more. Okay, good. And actually what I could do for the Swedes... Oh, not anymore. No, never mind. I just need Denmark to have more troops. How are my puppets doing? Sweden is getting a lot more autonomy, probably because I'm actually using them in the wars. I haven't really. No, it's because I'm buying their stuff. That's why. I've only had Sweden for about 6 months, and they've already gained 134 autonomy points just because I'm trading with them. Yeah, 132 exporting to Overlord. The trade rate is way too high, considering you have no control over how much you actually buy from them. It's all or 80. Sorry, it's nothing or 80. I really don't like the way that trade works with puppets. That's my one qualm with puppets right now. Especially as when I'm using their units in battle, they're using my equipment, which I then need to produce with their raw materials. Ooh, you guys need some training as well. Alright then. That can be arranged. And the other thing I think I will do is upgrade my heavy cruisers with more armor. Bigger gun. Actually, armor upgrades are so cheap. Interesting. Right, we're going to build one more heavy cruiser, and then we're going to build the Mark 1s. And I want them all in the Fenris fleet. Oh, don't tell me you've been putting them in the Dravy Navy. No, not the Dravy Navy. Nope, you haven't. None of them were actually built yet. Okay, that's fine. So now taking out England, or Germany, we'll probably need to, yeah, fortify those two areas and we should be good. I'm going to say planes. Time to build some more aircraft, and that is going to be doubly important because I want tactical bombers now. Get rid of one of those. Reduce you. More of those. And all the tactical bombers. Perfect. We're going to need a bunch more aluminium. Hey, Norway, with your bunch of aluminium supplies. I'll be taking those. And you, Denmark. And fine, Russian Republic. Use those factories to build more factories for me to steal from you, right? Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Because I get tons of steel from Sweden. In fact, I can reduce the amount of steel I am buying from you by 1. Tungsten from you I don't need anymore. I do have a nicromium. which Sweden produces. There we go. All problems are solved. And oil, I can stop importing from the commies. Because I'm producing my own. Good. You know what I want to do? I want 2 more of those. Just so I can bring this unit up to 24. That's been annoying me for a while. Irish immigration. Because we're at peace again, we get a whole bunch of free manpower. Lovely. And the Swedes here just finished training. Add you to the training unit. Add you to the naval assault. We could also add the Swedish Vikings to the naval assault too. I think we probably will. Okay. Jet engines. Excellent. 1945. It is time for the jet fighter ones. Make it happen. The other thing I probably want to do, seeing as I have absolutely no defences over here. We'll grab 400 fighters there. On air superiority and intercept, we'll have 400 here. On air superiority and intercept, we'll have 400 here. On air superiority and intercept, and then finally in Ireland we'll have 400 here, and that should be enough, hopefully, to stop paratroopers. And we already have our destroyers surrounding the whole area, so hopefully we can destroy any air superiority attempts. So we just need to wait for the aircraft to arrive. We have enough manpower for it. We have enough planes for it. How many planes does Germany have? 2.4 thousand. I have more. I'm not actually justifying on them. I totally should be. Clearly, Luxembourg is rightfully Danish. Obviously. I mean, the entire world agrees with this, Germany. Luxembourg is Danish, alright?